All right, Sleepy Eye, where you from, man?
Man, Detroit, West Side, Linwood Avenue.
Detroit, West Side. How long you been doing this music?
Shit, man, since 2007, you know what I'm saying? I've been seriously pursuing it, seeing what I can make happen.
All right, so what got you inspired to get into this music?
Shit, man, I always been a fan of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Just all type of music, really, you know what I'm saying? But I always been a hip-hop head, shit. The early 90s, you know what I'm saying, was the realest shit to me, though.
All right, what are some of your main influences as far as hip-hop?
I say like, man, probably like a Nas, Rakim, just, man, artists who really speak from the soul, or, you know, real creative with their music.
So you like more of the more lyrical artists? Like, do you have a preference between the early 90s hip-hop being from like, you know, maybe the East Coast to the West Coast? Or, I mean, you said Rakim and Nas.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I favor the East Coast more as far as lyrical, you know what I'm saying, but Midwest give you the real, you know, the real, I don't know, it just seems like it's more soulful, you know what I'm saying, over in the Midwest.
All right, what are some of the Midwest artists that early inspired you?
I say, like, well, that's more West Coast, but I say, I don't know.
Coming up as a youngster, I mean, like, what kind of Detroit artists were you listening to?
Shit, coming up as a youngster, man, I didn't really get to Detroit till I was about 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? Before that, I was just back and forth. I was staying in Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying?
Really? Philly, huh?
Yeah.
All right, what part of Philly?
Shit, I was in Norristown, right outside of Center City.
Okay, where were you born at?
That's where I was born at.
How'd you end up in Detroit?
Shit, because my father's from Detroit, my mother's from Philadelphia. So, shit, they hooked up, you know what I'm saying? However they hooked up, and shit, here I am.
So, I mean, hold on. So what are some of your ambitions as far as this music thing goes? How far do you want it to go?
Shit, man, I'm trying to take it as far as it can go, you know what I'm saying? I just really want to, I don't know, I want my shit to be different from everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people make music for other people, you know what I'm saying?
Hey!
I really make music for myself, and I just want to see where the shit can go, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I make the music for myself and people respect it, so, you know, it's been love.
Who's producing you right now?
Shit, it's not really one producer. I mess with a lot of people, man. I got my man Melodic, he done did a few tracks, you know what I'm saying? I got my other man, Peanut off the east side, he did a couple tracks. My man Flamin' Laces, you know what I'm saying? Got my man GB. It's I mean, it's a lot of people I'm working with, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist, I'm not on no label or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here for myself, so shit, you know, I meet people and I just network with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Try to network, meet good people.
I mean, now looking at the current, you know, stage of hip-hop and what everybody's listening to and where that's all going, I mean, do you see yourself as a throwback in terms of your style?
Yeah, I definitely see myself as a throwback, you know what I'm saying? Music, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing like hip-hop's dead or none of that, but it's just a lot of shit is rare nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like nowadays you got a lot of trend followers, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's swag through the roof, flyered in the Pelican, you know what I'm saying? The jeans cost $10,000, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it gritty, man, and tell people what it is for real, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, I mean, as far as like current hip-hop artists, who do you fuck with?
Shit, you mean just like in general, or like in the industry, in the city?
In general, I mean, like if something's in your tape deck, oh, I'm sorry, like your MP3 player.
Yeah, shit.
See, if something's in your MP3 player nowadays and it's going to be current, what are you listening to? Like, shit, who do you respect as far as new artists?
Man, it's a lot of people out there, man. You got Slaughterhouse and some monsters, you know what I'm saying? So I stay messing with Slaughterhouse. You got like artists like Hell Real, you know what I'm saying? Joel Santana, Mobb Deep, Nas, and Nipsey Hussle Game, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, man, people really bring it, you know what I'm saying? That's what inspired me. People just go in and just blink out, you know what I'm saying?
What was the first rap that you wrote? What was it about?
I don't even remember, man. I remember we was lying though. Like we was lying about some shit we ain't had though. I remember that.
How old were you?
I think I was probably about I was probably about 13, man.
13 years old when you started rapping?
Yeah.
So you've been in this for a minute.
I've been in it for a minute, but I ain't start pursuing it seriously till like 2007. Other than that, I was just like one of the people who was known, who was cold on the street, you know what I'm saying, but wasn't really taking it no further than that, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't a reality then.
What was your childhood like, man?
I mean, shit, single parent mother, you know what I'm saying. Got 2 other brothers, you know what I'm saying. I'm the youngest, so shit, she worked 2 jobs, did what she could, you know what I'm saying. Shit was, I mean, you know, just like a lot of other people's childhood, you know what I'm saying. It was shit, she tried to provide for us and keep us out of the bullshit, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, you grow into your own man, you know what I'm saying. You got to experience your own thing. So shit, I learned a lot of shit the hard way, you know what I'm saying.
Did you get involved in the streets?
Yeah, I definitely got involved into the streets. It wasn't really till later on, you know what I'm saying. When I was a little younger, I just used to be a hooper, you know what I'm saying. My mom used to have me on lockdown all the time, so shit, I used to have to go straight to school, come straight home, wasn't allowed outside, all that. So shit, once I really got a chance to break loose and see shit, I was all the way out there, you know what I'm saying. Then I ended up getting put out the house because, you know, she just wasn't having it. And from then, shit, I was on my own, so couldn't really nobody tell me nothing. So I learned a lot of stuff the hard way.
How old were you when you moved out the house?
About 15.
15 years old, on your own since 15?
Got kicked out the house.
Got kicked out the house at 15?
Yeah.
Damn, so what'd you do at that point?
Shit, I was out here, man, did a lot of shit I shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying. And I think at first my mama probably just did it to teach me a lesson, you know what I'm saying. But after I had been out there for a minute, she came looking for me, you know what I'm saying. But I wasn't trying to be found at that point because I felt like I had something to kind of prove to myself, you know what I'm saying, like I could do it. So it was, you know what I'm saying, shit was rough, man, you know what I'm saying. I stopped going to school because, you know, clothes was fucked up, couldn't change my clothes, so, you know, I wasn't about to go to school, and that's when I started getting off into other shit, you know what I'm saying. And in the end, me and her end up hooking back up. You know, she tried to bring me back home, and that shit only lasted about a week, because by then, shit, I was a totally different person, you know what I'm saying, by the time I got back to the house. So it wasn't no middle ground, you know what I'm saying. So from then on, shit, we had the idea that I move up here with my dad in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, and just try, you know, a change of pace, different scenery, you know what I'm saying. So that's what it was.
Where's your pops at?
Shit, my pops, he died, you know what I'm saying, in 2001.
How'd he die?
He had a lot of medical shit going on with him, you know what I'm saying, over the years, dialysis and all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, he had a rough 4 minute kidney failure, a lot of stuff going on with him.
So I mean, you started getting into this rap shit around 2007, and you've really been serious about it, and you see yourself going as far as you can with it.
Yeah, man, I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying, I ain't see myself making it to 18, and shit, once I seen 18, shit, felt like, you know, a lot could be possible, you know what I'm saying. So shit, every year from then, you know what I'm saying, shit, that shit is a bonus, you know what I'm saying. And now it's 2012, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this music for a while, shit, people been responding to it, you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of people who support my music, so shit, man, I'm just trying to keep it real and, you know, get the most out of life right now.
So I mean, so you got the mixtape out, the No Doze mixtape, right?
Yep, No Doze mixtape, Insomnia the mixtape.
Where can people get that at?
Man, I mean, shit, you at this point, you know what I'm saying, you can go on datpiff.com, datpiff.com, and get the free download, you know what I'm saying. But I still got them in the street, still got them in Press Play, Northland, Eastland, if you in Detroit, you know what I'm saying. And You know, if you catch me at some shows or something, man, sometimes I sell my music, but at this point I'm just passing it out, man, just really trying to get heard, you know what I'm saying?
So everybody can go on datpiff.com and hit you up, just
datpiff.com.
datpiff, and then they just put in Sleepy Eye Jones?
Yep, keyword Sleepy Eye Jones in the search box, and all my stuff will pop up, you know what I'm saying? Free downloads, man.
How'd you get your name?
I always been Sleep, you know what I'm saying? I got that name in Philly, and then Sleepy Eye just came later on, and I just threw the Jones on the end of it because when I first hopped out here and started rapping, I came across 1 or 2 more Sleeps, you know what I'm saying? So just wanted to separate myself from the other ones.
Outside of rapping, what else inspires you?
I think just possibilities, you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of people, you know, start from nothing and just be ambitious, you know what I'm saying, and ain't willing to lose, you know what I'm saying? So shit, they do what they gotta do to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? And I done did a lot of shit, man, that I didn't think was possible, you know what I'm saying? Like just shit, we in the hood, man, and you know what I'm saying, ain't too much opportunity. A lot of shit is fucked up out here, and you know, a lot of people, shit, might not make it or feel like they ain't gonna make it, you know what I'm saying, because they circumstances, shit, I was one of them, you know what I'm saying, so shit, to even be where I'm at now from where I was, you know what I'm saying, is a big ass gap, so I know shit, anything's possible, you know what I'm saying.
So as far as Detroit goes, what do you see happening in this city that's gonna turn it around, man?
I mean, shit, truthfully, I feel like the last, you know, couple years, man, Detroit art has been really bringing it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the world don't know is, like, Detroit really got some monsters, you know what I'm saying? There's some real underground monsters in Detroit, and all they need is just get to that certain forefront, you know what I'm saying? Once they get that light, it's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? All right.
What do you say?
All right, yeah, we about to go.
What do you say? All right, so I mean, you're saying that Detroit's got some real good artists out here that people aren't just like picking up on. I mean, what do you think needs to happen in Detroit for us to come to the forefront of hip hop, man?
Man, I think really it's the media, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't really got no light here, you know what I'm saying? Some more media needs to come here, because like for Detroit artists, like, they way to get on, their mindset is we got to leave Detroit and go somewhere else, New York, LA, whoever, to really, where they got them opportunities, you know what I'm saying, and showcase our talent. But there's so much talent here, man, and a lot of people ain't got the opportunity to leave, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying a lot of artists are actually leaving the city, trying to find something better in New York and Los Angeles? And
yeah, I mean, those who can leave, you know what I'm saying, but there's so much talent here, but everybody can't get up and leave and go out of town and try to do this and that, you know what I'm saying, and network. So
yeah, I mean, how do you think people outside of Detroit look at the city as far as what's going on with hip-hop and everything in general?
Man, I think people outside of Detroit don't really know what's going on in the city. You know, they just know what they see, the little, you know, type of stuff they see in the media or something, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the furthest they know, or maybe Eminem or something like that. You know, they don't know no more about Detroit, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what people, the world really losing out on, because it's so much going on down here on the underground hip-hop circuit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, alright, so you got the No Doze album coming out. What else is coming out?
Well, yeah, I first dropped Insomnia, the mixtape, then I followed up with No Doze, the mixtape, and I'm working on Sleep Deprivation, the album. So I got probably about 38 songs for that already, but I'm trying to get to about 45, 50, and then chop about 17 out of that, just have a real solid album.
So, I mean, with all the access, the readily available access to recording equipment, cameras, and everything nationwide, and you've got all these rappers bouncing, just popping up out of nowhere. I mean, do you feel the industry is oversaturated? And what's it going to take for somebody to come up out of that oversaturation?
I mean, yeah. it is oversaturated because you got a lot of people who really don't have no talent, man. See, like everything's so political, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people out here who don't got no talent, but I mean they got drive or they got a team, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's all it's about. So if you got a real solid team or you got that drive, you know what I'm saying, that commercialism about yourself, then sometimes that's what they want. They don't really want the talent, or they don't really want the rugged hip hop, you know what I'm saying, the truth. That ain't what they want, you know what I'm saying?
You think there came a time in the late 90s where it became less about talent and more about the business?
Yeah, at some point, you know what I'm saying? Because if you look back in the 90s, you wasn't even coming out if you didn't have no talent, you know what I'm saying? And you really had to be, you know what I'm saying, rugged and really be from like what you was talking about back then.
That's true, man, because you got a lot of artists. I mean, we got rappers coming out of Canada now. How do you feel about that type of shit, man?
I mean, you know, I ain't never really been to Canada, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's a ghetto in Canada, you know.
It's gotta be,
like,
right?
You know, I don't really know, man, but I just, like, you got so much just, you know, commercialism and just fake stuff going on, man. It's like all the real hip hop and like the real life stuff that's going on, like it doesn't get brought to the light because, you know what I'm saying, it's covered by all this bullshit out here, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You got anything else to say?
And basically, you know what I'm saying, and anybody out there on your grind, you know what I'm saying, if you do music, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just stay on it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stay on my job, man, and I mean, shit, you might hear from me in the future, you know what I'm saying, and I'm sure it's bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying, to come for me because, shit, man, I ain't, you know, invest all this for nothing, you know what I'm saying, and shit, I'm not gonna lose, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, just stay tuned, man. Sleepy Eye Jones, you know what I'm saying? You can get at me Facebook, Sleepy Eye Jones, Twitter, Sleepy Eye Jones, you know what I'm saying? Hit my email up, you know what I'm saying? sleep0720@yahoo. You know, I don't charge for my features, you know what I'm saying? I just like to network with real people, you know what I'm saying? Good people, and, you know, something gonna pop, you know what I'm saying? That song we do, you know what I'm saying, might get us in the door. You never know, so. You know, holla at your boy, man, Sleepy Eye Jones.
All right, that's cool.